Hi everyone, it's Jay here, and these are the books that I bought from bookstores this month in April 2023. Not as many as last month, which was my birthday month, but I did have some Waterstones vouchers left over from last month, so I treated myself. And the book in the middle, I'm absolutely thrilled that I managed to get a hold of a copy. I'll tell you more in the video, but let's go. I went to Waterstones this month and I got 2 sequels, and it was buy one get one half price, which was perfect. So I got John Gwynne, The Bloodsworn Volume 2. I think this front cover is amazing. It's one of the best front covers I've seen in the last year, and it's all about Norse mythology and magic. It just sounds fantastic. And then we've got The Martyr by Anthony Ryan. So this is a sequel to The Pariah, so volume 2 of the Covenant of Steel. So I'm really excited to read these series, and to get buy one get one half price I think is a really good deal. Last month my friend bought me the sequel to this, so I needed to buy the first book in the series, so I got it from the Works for £5, and it's about a girl called Bree whose mum has just died, and so she goes into this residential program, and on the first night she sees a magical attack, and a mage is there and tries to wipe her memory and accidentally triggers her own powers. So this is her story. I think the front cover, the blue and the red, is really, really nice. I went back to Waterstones later on in the month and I got this as part of an offer. So it's the new Jack Reacher novel by Lee Child and his son Andrew Child, and it's called No Plan B. I love this series. I absolutely love the Jack Reacher series. I think the character is super cool. You know, he always wants to try and do the right thing, but he just does his own thing. You know, he doesn't possibly follow all the laws, and I always find them interesting. So strongly recommend, if you haven't read this series yet, I recommend you have a go, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. When I went to Waterstones, these were also bought, but I didn't get them as part of any deal. So this one, 7 Faceless Saints, I've heard really good things about. It seems to be everywhere at the moment, and it's about 2 people who used to be friends when they were children, and they live in a city that is really corrupt and it's trapped in an endless war. One of them is called Roz, and she wants to tear down the establishment in the city because her dad was killed by the military, whereas the other character, Damien, he's part of the military, driven by his father, but he's left with trauma from being on the front line of the war. So when they come together, they are kind of coming from different places and backgrounds than when they were children. And then I also got Crimson Rain by Amelie Wenzhou. So this is the 3rd and final book in the Blood Heir trilogy. It's about a character called Anna, and she has this affinity for blood, this magical power, and the series follows her. But I don't want to go into too much detail because I haven't finished reading the series up to this point, and I don't want to ruin it for myself. But I have to say about this series, the front covers, they're beautiful. So they all have this dark black and white background with this bright red coming from the front, so it's just perfect for this series. This is the last book that I bought from a bookshop last month. Now, this book is beautiful. It's from the author who wrote The Silk Roads, Peter Frankopan, and it's called The Earth Transformed: An Untold History. Now, it's quite a chunky book, and when I first saw it in a bookshop, I was really intrigued by it, and I was tempted to buy it then. And I'm really glad I didn't, because a few days later, an advert popped up on my phone, and it was for this beautiful special edition. Look at those sprayed edges. And I looked in all my local stores, and I was panicking a bit because they didn't have any in stock. And finally I found one, and so it was a bit of a drive. It wasn't too bad. I was going to go there anyway, to the place that I bought it from, but it's a bit damaged there, but that's fine. I'm just really chuffed I managed to get hold of it, because it sounds absolutely fascinating. It's the history of humans, but how nature has been involved in it as well, and so things like devastating floods and volcanic eruptions, things like that. And it's just beautiful. It's signed, got a beautiful front cover. So these are the books that I bought in April. If you've read any of them, let me know in the comments below what you thought, and I'm really excited to get reading these. Bye everyone!